Yeah, humans, get in here. I am the herald of the gods. Yeah, it's my brother. Look at me. Look at me. And welcome back to the Culture Guys channel with your boy Mike Nix. Hey man, episode 6 of the Penguin, man. Hey, let's unpack this thing. So Oz got his operation going with the shrooms, you know what I'm saying? But him and Sal still got beef. Actually, him and Sophia got beef too. So they the ops now, you know what I'm saying? So Oz and Sophia, they was like this for a minute. But Sophia found out that Oz killed her brother and that she thinks that he had something to do with her getting sent to prison, right? So she got some bitterness in her heart still, in her heart. Good, you hear me? In her heart. That's how niggas out in Cali say it, in her heart. Anyway, Oz got his operation going. But so Sophia and Sal, of course, they are an alliance. They done teamed up and they're trying to find Oz and kill him, take his operation, the whole nine, right? So Oz is getting ready to put his shit out on the street. You know, he got some people buying, shit's going good for a minute. And then Sophia come up with the idea like, hey, yo, let's send him a message. So they end up killing some dudes to send a message to everybody out in the streets of Gotham that, hey, anybody does business with Oz, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? To keep kind of scare everybody from fucking with him. So Oz decides, okay, you know what? This is chess, not checkers, my man. So we gonna go ahead and we gonna just put it out for free. You know, give some samples out to everybody. Just to let them know, you know what I'm saying, where to get the real shit. That I got the best shit in town. Come holler at me. And we just gonna give it to you for free. Y'all do what you want to with it. And everybody will flock to us after that. They ain't got no choice, you know what I'm saying? Now at the same time, this episode was really revealing for the characters, you know what I'm saying? Once again, I love that they're breaking villain. I love when I get to see a villain story arc broken down from the very beginning. So we ain't just seeing some crazy dude out here just going, you know, overlord of the city, just doing bad shit and just thinking, oh, he's just always been evil. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Oz really come from a good place. He just had a bad environment and he was shown the wrong way to do good things, you know what I'm saying? So his mom, you know, they got her in a shitty ass apartment and shit on the east side. It's in the projects, basically, you know what I'm saying, where the flood happened, and just kind of like real life. In the places where there's poverty and there's places where there's people of a certain kind, you know what I'm saying? Even though he comes from that place too. So like, it's not just black people that go through that for real, but we're the ones that really get to see it the most for real from our POV. But there's black, white, brown, you know what I'm saying, areas that are poverty stricken all over America. But in Gotham, you know what I'm saying, he comes from the same place as Victor and all these other dudes that work in there. Meanwhile, the Maronis and the Falcones, they done got themselves fat over the years and they don't give a fuck about nobody, the politicians and none of that. So anyway, he's helping out his mom. They ain't got no heat, they ain't got no electricity. But Oz meets up with some of the heads of the gangs, and there's a moment there where he has a speech with them, where he's kind of telling them, hey, yo, listen, you know, I know y'all don't fuck with me like that for real. I know it's about money. But I wanted to bring y'all together to just say, hey, look, I got a big operation. Y'all know I got the operation going. I know you got your own thing going. But the Falcones and the Maronis ain't shit no more. You know what I'm saying? The Falcone, her family is dead. Sophia done changed her name, so they definitely deleted. They're obsolete. And then Sal, it's only one of them left, the Maronis. I'm gonna be top dog, but I want to let y'all in, break bread with you. And that's one cool thing about Oz is even though he's gonna be a super villain later on, you could tell that he comes from his heart is in the right place. Like he's like, yo, I know we're doing some ugly shit to get by. I'm just trying to get to the top and just make it out the projects, and this is the only way I know. But if y'all gonna help me, I want to break bread with everybody. And he says that, you know what I'm saying? So they all agree with him and they form their alliance. Meanwhile, the whole time, Sophia is looking for Oz. She's just trying to take him down. She just trying to either kill him or she wants to take his operation or both. You know what I'm saying? Well, she's going all over town and she's looking for anybody that knows him. You know what I'm saying? And she finds Eve, you know, that's Oz's girlfriend. And you can tell like they're kind of like total, not opposites. They come from the same place, but you could tell in real life, like if this is real life, somebody like Eve wouldn't even be looking at Oz for real. You know what I'm saying? He got a fucking gimpy leg. You know what I'm saying? He overweight. He's scarred up in his face and shit. But she been holding him down and he been holding her down, you know what I'm saying? But Oz don't see it as a transactional situation. I think Oz really has feelings for this girl because he gets mad on the last episode when he asked her like, yo, I'm about to move out of this area. I gotta go because the heat is on me. I want to take you with me. And she's like, nah, Oz, I'm cool. I'm gonna stay put right where I'm at because I already know what you own, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get killed. I got money to make. And it turns out she's like a head mistress. So she got bitches out on the streets basically selling pussy for her, you know? So she stays put, but I think low key, she don't really love him like that. I think she got feelings for him, but she don't love him the way he loves her. Anyway, he dips. And, let's see, Oz. So at the end of the show, at the end of the episode, Sophia ends up finding Eve, and Eve tells her exactly where Oz is, where the location is and all that. They bond over the situation where, you know, where Sophia got locked up and, you know, Oz didn't tell Eve that the guy that Oz was working for, you know what I'm saying, that he had something to do with Eve's girlfriends getting murdered. You know what I'm saying? He pretended like he didn't know shit. Once Sophia tells her that, Eve is like, all right, well, look, he only back on the east side again, you know what I'm saying, or Westgate, or I think, or wherever it was. So she ends up finding him, and the episode ends with Victor and Oz's mom dancing in the living room, and you see Sophia walk in. They don't even know she's standing there. Boom, episode done. But there's some things that happen in this episode though. So Squid is a dude. He's like a little hustler, you know what I'm saying, outside hustler. He ain't a big time dude, but he run a little block over there where Victor and Oz got Oz's mom set up. And Squid presses Victor because he sees Vic running around. He got the new kicks on, he got the J's on and shit. And he's like, hey man, look, we ain't seen you in a minute, bro. Like, where you been? Like, I see you got the fresh kicks on. Like, when you turn to a sneakerhead, bro. Like, I know you got some bread. What's going on? And so Vic's like, nah, you know, I'm just chilling, doing my thing. And Squid presses him. Is like, yo, I know you working for Oz. I know you doing something. Kick me in, you know what I'm saying? But Vic, him and Oz's relationship, this episode showed that it's going beyond just a business partnership or extortion or whatever it was in the beginning, where Oz, like, he tried to steal Oz's rims, and Oz was like, nah, you coming gonna help me bury this body or I'm gonna kill you. Now it's kind of like, I think, like a fatherly son type thing, even though they out here catching bodies and selling dope. But there's still love there. Well, Victor's like, yo, I'm not giving up the operation. I'm not gonna let you come in and fuck it up. He doesn't say that because he doesn't have like the confidence yet to say that. And he wants to protect Oz because Oz is taking him in, giving him a whole new life. He's been a father figure to him. And he knows if Squid is reckless. He's like, if Squid get a part of this, you know, it's gonna fuck it up, and then Oz is gonna blame me. So he catches, you know, Squid outside, and he does the unthinkable. He kills him. You know what I'm saying? And he shoots him in the neck, dude bleeds out, and Vic gets up out of there. But there's a moment when he goes back to Oz and he's trying to explain to Oz, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And in so many words, he did what he had to do with Squid because Squid was pressing him. And Oz was like, you did good, and he gave him a hug, and they embraced each other, and you could tell, like, Oz really looks at him like a son, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really cares about him. Like, he's like, yo, I know you did that not just to protect yourself, you did that to protect me. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell Vic was shaken up by it a little bit too, you know? So, but Oz also, you know, he went down, you know, they had no electricity in that apartment, but his mom kept complaining. And she was like, yo, man, it's cold in here. It's winter. I'm freezing. I got no heat. So Oz does the thing that Oz does best. You know, he don't know how to go and do shit the right way. He come from the street, so all he knows is to do shit the ugly way, dirty, get his hands dirty. So he goes down to City Hall, catches, I think, the mayor as he's coming out, goes to his car and he presses him. And he's like, yo, man, like, you going back to your nice warm ass mansion out in, you know what I'm saying, the suburbs. Meanwhile, you know, the cats down on Westgate or, you know, in the projects, we out here freezing. Ain't no electricity or nothing. And he presses him. He put the little pliers in his nose and he squeezes it to the shit. The little, I think, was it the septum, till he cuts it, you know what I'm saying, bleeding all over the place. And dude was like, all right. And then he, boom, gets the electricity back on for his mama. So now his mama got heat, lights is on and shit. So Oz, man, this was an episode that really cracked open the ugly shell that Oz has had to put around himself since he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? He never want to give him a chance. You know what I'm saying? He got a limp. He lost both his brothers. His mama's dying and she's losing her mind at the same time. And he just is doing the best he can with what he knows how to do. You know what I'm saying? The way he's a hustler. You know what I'm saying? This is what he does, but he's got a good heart at the same time. It was a really good episode, man. If you checked it out, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about it. And I'll see you on the next video. Pull up on me in the next video. Don't do it for me. Do it for the Godz.